and there no true knight among you.
Episode 4 of the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms has the best rating in all Game of Thrones spin-off, even Game of Thrones. Oh my god, this episode was amazing, bro. Sir Duncan the Tall, bro, his speech at the end bro, it literally got me geeked, bro.
Has courage deserted the noble houses of Westeros? I will not believe it is so. And there no true knight among you.
Are there no true knights among you? Has courage left the noble house of Westeros? I won't believe it so. I'm telling you, bro, if you're not watching this show, what are you doing, bro? Especially if you're a Game of Thrones fan, this spinoff is better than House of Dragons, and there's no dragons, bro. We've literally been in one location the whole time. We've been in the tourney area. We haven't left, and it's so peak. Literally, I'm amazed with this show, bro. Episode 4, bro, he gets arrested because after he just beat up that prince, the Targaryen prince, and they're about to sentence him to trial. But he's like the one guy, the head of the king, who's really, really nice to him. He really likes him. He's the only one that remembered his adopted father, Sir Pettytree. And he was like, do you know are you a good knight? Like, are you strong? Because then he was basically hinting him to do a
trial by combat.
So he would have to fight the prince one-on-one. But then the prince said this old tradition where
trial of 7.
It was like, whereas like a battle of 7, where it's gonna be 7 versus 7. And then that's how the battle's gonna win. And even his father, the prince's father's like, are you scared of this dude? You won't do 1v1? He's like, no, that's my right. You wanna go trial by combat, we're going 7v7. See who's stronger. But the reason why he wanted to do that is because he's that dude is a snake, bro. But even in this, if you don't we get some snake shit in this episode, but would it be Game of Thrones if there wasn't no snake shit going on? Like, come on, bro. Later on, he gets in the episode, one of the guys, that uncle, the dude that he was with, that one that he's really cool with, and the tree that helped him get food and like let him come to that camp, his cousin is a really strong knight, and he said, man, we respect what you did, bro. You stood up to the Targaryens. I'ma fight with you. You got me on your side, and I'ma bring my homeboys, and we're fighting with you. And I was like, damn, so he's gonna get his seven people for him. And then later on, he sees Egg, and he's sorry about that. Was later on. He's sorry about what he did to him, like lying to him, but he really wanted to join the tourney. So, but his brother was going to join the tourney, and then his brother comes back too, and his brother lied on him, saying that he kidnapped Egg when he never did. Sir Duncan was about to literally murk. He was beating up the one prince too, the older prince. But he was like, they can't kill me twice. I already beat up one. What's the difference beating up two? So that was hilarious. But then Egg is like, I'm gonna help you get some warriors on your side, and like, he's all right, bro. Helped him. He's like worried about it the whole time. The day of the battle comes, he pulls up. He got that one Targaryen, the dude with I forget what house is his name. I gotta remember it. But he has the one. He's the coolest guy though. He was the one that was dancing with him in the thing. But he's one of those noble houses. He decides to fight with him because he wants to actually fight with just do the House Targaryen dirty. There's like a couple other people. The one that the prince actually dehorsed and he like broke his leg, he's also on there for him. So I think he has like almost 6 people plus the cousin dude, the first dude that said he was gonna fight with him. But the cousin switches sides, bro. He switches up on everyone. That shit was crazy, bro. I was like, damn. He's like, man, they promised me a lordship if I do this. And he was like, his cousin was like the one that he's like, bro, you really gonna throw away your honor for a lordship? Come on, bro. And then he's like, go get my horse. He's like, hell no, I ain't getting your horse, bro. Get your own horse. That shit was just crazy. And then the cousin that he's friends with, Sir Duncan, asked Sir Duncan to knight him. But Sir Duncan was kind of weary to actually knight him because he technically isn't really a knight. Because his adopted father never knighted him. So he was actually lying about being a knight. That's why he was kind of timid to make him a knight, because he's technically not a knight. Because any knight can make a knight. But then the other guy, the one that we're talking about, the really funny Bartharian, House of Bartharian, he basically knights him while he goes in the fight.
The Father, I charge you to be just.
And they're like, oh, you're down a man because you only had 6 people. And the prince says, you can't fight it. You're going to just die by trial. So you're guilty if you don't have 7 people. He only has 6 because the dude that he was supposed to have with left, you know, the cousin. And this is where he has a really good speech. He's like, man, my father, even though he wasn't my real father, like, he showed me honor, what a true knight is. And any of you, like, he's talking to the noble houses, like, will any of you guys fight with me? Like, only thing I did was try to protect the innocent. And then there's one guy that stands up. So I'm like, yeah, there's a big dude too. I'm like, yeah, you really better help us. But he just farts. Everyone's laughing and just like making sure like this dude's nobody. And then he's like, has courage left the noble house of Westeros? I won't believe it so. Are there no true knights among you? But that speech went so hard. Right when he says that, the doors open and the hand of the king from the Targaryen, the guy that remembered his dad, Sir Pettytree, comes and fights with Sir Duncan. Boy, I was geeked. I'm telling you, this episode was amazing. It was a 10 out of 10. I'm telling you, you have to watch the show, bro. It's the best show out right now, bro. It's only 6 episodes, so we got 2 episodes after this, but bro, I can't wait to season 2, bro. They gotta start filming that shit today. Today.